Did you really think going to Wales in winter was gonna be this easy? Guys, is this the Devil's Staircase?
Yes.
Excellent. And this has been the best year of my life, to be honest. I actually can't make this shit. What the f? Now, yesterday, or in your case, last week's episode, I tried to go and film 2 roads in a single day that were quite far apart. If it had been the case that I had just been riding these roads, I think I would have been able to get it done. But unfortunately, with video making comes a lot of time constraints. There's a lot of time that involved even just parking up, taking off your gear so you have free movement, setting up a camera. Maybe it's the case that I send the drone up in the air. Maybe it's the case that, you know, I'm doing some talking segments to the camera, and all of these things contribute and eat away at the time that I have throughout the day. And this is something that I'm still kind of juggling at the moment, is recognizing how much time is required in order to film, and then adjusting my schedule accordingly. So unfortunately, this was a very unfortunate life lesson. I did not get to film what I wanted to film. I could probably go back today and film, but that would mean having to make the big ride home in the same kind of rain that I did last night. And unfortunately, as much as it irritates me greatly, like an itch I cannot scratch, I will have to walk away from that particular trip this time out. Until a couple of weeks, I don't know. We'll see how long I can go before I get like really annoyed about it, and then inevitably just come and do it. But this isn't the last of it. So today's plan is there is a road en route home that starts off in Aberystwyth. Oh, please don't help me, Welsh people. Aberystwyth. Why is this so difficult to say? Aberystwyth. We're starting there.
Now, after last week's ending, I was determined that today was going to be a new day, and I woke up extra early in anticipation of what I had decided was going to be the best day ever. With the hotel still largely being vacant, I wasn't sure how to check out, so I decided to let myself into the bar again, leave my room key on the side, and hope that Casper the Ghost will somehow be able to find it. After that was taken care of, I loaded everything up on the bike, only to realise that I had left my bike jacket in the room, so I wandered around the bar for the room key, went back, grabbed my jacket, wandered through the bar again, left it on the side, and hey presto, we were on the road again. Although it was raining, technically it was more of a fine mist, and well, I was tucked up into my heated clothing, happy snug as a bunny. And as I continued to make my way along the reservoir, my journey quickly came to a halt when I discovered that the remaining route was closed. Now, I was incredibly frustrated because I literally watched a lorry come through the closed road. So in my head, I physically knew the road was good enough to transport a heavy goods vehicle, but also I was well aware that A, I'd be breaking the law, B, I'd potentially be uninsured in the event of an accident because I was breaking the law, and C, I'd be running the risk of being hit by a lorry who was also breaking the law. So, as decent as I believed my bike gear was, I decided that I didn't really fancy testing it out against a truck. But I also felt really annoyed at the idea of having to go back on myself. So I decided to cross the reservoir via the bridge and see if I could follow the road that I spotted on Google Maps.
Okay, so the road ahead is closed. So we're gonna try going this way over the water. Hot day! Look at that! Oh, what a view! Oh my goodness. That's amazing! And in the faraway distance, someone's Christmas tree in the hills.
I quickly came to realise that this road would mean off-roading around the forest, and there was no guarantees that I'd actually be able to get out on the other side.
So, unfortunately, it's looking like I might have to turn back. The road is closed. I don't really know what else to do. I can't really go down a closed road, unfortunately. I saw a lorry come down here. So annoying. Okay, fine.
So as annoying as it was, I unfortunately had to go back on myself. This means that the 1 hour and 20 minutes of riding before sunset were effectively worthless, and I was back at the hotel where I started. However, nonetheless, I was still determined after yesterday's escapades that I would make it the best day ever, regardless of whatever challenges I faced.
So this is the other side of the path. It's going to take me 10 minutes to go across that. Instead I added on an extra God knows what, but we are on our way again, so great.
As annoying as it was having to take the long way around the bypass, I was also kind of grateful that it did happen, because not only did I get to enjoy the water view at dusk, I additionally got to enjoy the sunrise over the mountains. It also forced me to reflect on this trip and the life lesson that I would be taking away from it. I think it's so easy to lose ourselves in a world where we are constantly bombarded with imagery of what it means to be successful. The fact that I was so driven to make this final trip the best trip of the year, to seek out adventure, to make it the closing statement of 2021. As I came over the mountain, reality hit me straight in the face. The only thing that this trip really needed was for me to enjoy the moment, enjoy the views, enjoy the ride, and most of all, enjoy myself. And I did enjoy myself for a whole 2 hours until I lost my bike keys at McDonald's, and then suddenly we were back to angry Saffron.
Oh, where's my key? Oh, that was a panic and a half. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whew.
After being reunited with my motorcycle key, I checked the weather forecast and realised that I was in for a less than fun ride home. However, with my newly determined positive mindset and a full tank of fuel, I was ready to take on the famous Welsh weather once more. So as you can see, I'm home, I'm dry, I'm happy, and I have coffee brewing in the background, which I'm extremely excited about. You have no idea. But you know what? It got me thinking. This trip, it's been the last trip of the year, and you know what? I've been so emotionally charged, not just because, you know, the year is coming to a close, but because of all the amazing things that we've achieved in this year, not just by myself, but also having such a fantastic community behind me, always dropping me advice, always dropping me comments, and sometimes scolding me about bike batteries and overloading them. I read those comments, thanks guys, appreciate it. But you know what, this trip has been, it's been very special, because like I said, it's been the last one of the year, but it got me really thinking, you know, because I felt so teary at having to say goodbye to the year. It's like the best remedy is to do it again, because next week is the new year, and what better way to say goodbye than to have the first trip of the year.
So this is what we're going to be doing. I've come home, I've packed my stuff is ready to go, and tomorrow morning I'm going back into Wales. So I'm very excited about this. But before you all go scolding me in the next set of videos, I want you all to know I have ordered a motorbike battery and it is en route. Obviously it's not going to arrive in time for tomorrow, but it's on its way. So please don't tell me off. Secondly, I have also ordered a pair of motorbike boots which don't have holes in them. So hopefully from here on in, absolutely nothing can go wrong with my bike trips. Nothing at all. It's all gonna go completely plain sailing.
Oh, what is wrong with me?
If you guys enjoy my videos as much as I do career suffering for them, then you can help support the channel. I have set up a tip jar on Patreon where you can buy me a cup of coffee on the road. There's absolutely zero obligation. I'll still continue to put out the same free videos every week. But if you do support the channel, you will get exclusive access to all of my really awkward, cringy outtake videos. I'm gonna put those on the internet. Yay. And in the meantime, ride safe, stay crazy. My name's Sappy Sprocket. I'll see you next week.